Chromebooks are a necessary requirement for access and completion of many learning activities. Their function as a digital textbook and information access tool is necessary for student success. By signing for the Chromebook, parents and students agree to comply with the Concord Community Schools Responsible Use Policy, as well as this handbook. Chromebooks will be distributed before the beginning of the school year. Students will be provided a Chromebook orientation when he or she receives a device. The following items and accessories will be distributed and recorded in the district inventory system along with the Chromebook. They will come with a charging cord and an AC adapter, a stylus that is built into the device, and a protective case. Taking care of your Chromebook. Students are responsible for the general care of the Chromebook they have been issued by Concord. Students are responsible for bringing a fully charged Chromebook to school each day. It is important to only use the officially licensed charger that you have been issued with your device. Permanent damage to your Chromebook can happen if you use a charger not issued by Concord. If your charger is lost, you may purchase them at any of our school buildings. Students are encouraged to take their Chromebook charger home and leave it at home so that your Chromebook can be charged each evening. All district labels and barcodes must remain on the device at all times. Chromebooks themselves must be free from any writing, stickers, or any personalization on the device. Personalization can be done on your Chromebook cover that will be issued with the device. Concord encourages students to personalize their device to make it their own. Chromebooks should not be left unsupervised at any time. They are always in danger of being stolen. If an unsupervised Chromebook is found, students are encouraged to notify staff members immediately of where it was found. Students who leave their Chromebook unsupervised may face disciplinary action. And upon discovery your Chromebook has been lost or stolen, please report that information to building administration, who will convey that information to the Concord Police Department as necessary. Chromebooks should not be stored in a vehicle, either at home or at school, for security and temperature control reasons. The Chromebook screens can be easily damaged. The screens are particularly sensitive to damage from excessive pressure. Only use the provided Lenovo stylus to write or draw on the screen. Do not lean or put pressure on top of the Chromebook when it is closed. Do not place anything in the protective case, inside the protective case, as that could damage the screen as well. Do not poke the screen with anything that will mark or scratch the screen surface. Do not leave anything on the keyboard and attempt to close it, as that will damage the screen as well. When you desire to clean the screen, only use a soft, dry microfiber towel to wipe the screen down. Never ever use window cleaner or household sprays on the screen, as that will permanently damage the screen. When using your Chromebook at school, students are expected to have their Chromebook present and charged on a daily basis. Violations of this may result in some disciplinary action. If your Chromebook is in need of repair or is under repair, a loaner Chromebook may be issued to students when they leave their Chromebook at the Media Center help desk. Students using a loaner Chromebook will be responsible for any damages incurred to the loaner while in the possession of the student.
Security in your Chromebook is very, very important. Students are required to use their own Concord Community School Google username and password at all times. They are to keep this password and username confidential from everyone. This is their own unique username and password, and it must be kept confidential and not shared with anyone. Students may be required to change their password at the beginning of each academic year, and students are able to reset their password by visiting the help desk in the Media Center. While your Chromebook is designed to work best with a wireless internet connection, Google Documents and files can be accessed while the device is offline. Concord has done its best to create a free Wi-Fi map of the school district that is shared in this handbook. It will be periodically updated so that students will know where they can go to access free Wi-Fi in our school district so that they may access all of the features of their new Chromebook. Updating your Chromebook could not be easier. Chromebooks automatically update to the most recent version of the Chrome operating system, thus eliminating time-consuming installs, updates, or re-imaging the device. Students should power down their Chromebooks once a week to make sure that all these updates take effect. Both students and parents will be asked to sign the Educational Technology Acceptable Use and Safety Policy before the Chromebook is issued. Students are responsible for the ethical and educational use of all CONCORD technology. Access to CONCORD technology is a privilege, not a right. Students are required to follow CONCORD Community School policies and rules at all time when using devices or our networks. As part of this safety and security, digital citizenship is an extremely important part. Teaching our students how to be productive, ethical, and successful, digital citizenship is a top priority. Digital citizenship curriculum is provided to all students through the resources listed below. It is also located on the Concord Community Schools website and will feature information from the nationally recognized Common Sense Media Organization for schools used all throughout the country.
Hello everyone, welcome to Concord Junior High School. Principal Zook here. So glad that you are here today to learn a little bit about Concord Junior High. Hey, just want you to know, you probably have noticed this is a huge school, right? Big school. We have a lot of kids. There's going to be about 850 students this year. Any given day we have around 80 adults, so well over 900 people in this building. It is so important that we all work together and support each other so we can make CJHS a fantastic place to be. One thing that's going to help us with that togetherness and support is what we call the Pride Initiative. This is new this year. Pride really just outlines expectations and it rewards students for positive behavior. We're super excited about it. Can't wait to tell you more about it, students, when the school year starts. So let's be honest. We know why you're here. I know you want to find your classrooms and you want to find your locker so you can learn your way around where your classes are and things. But before we do that, I just want to spend a few minutes, if you will, stick with me for just a few minutes. I want to highlight some important policies and procedures that I want you all to be aware of, including you parents, so that we're all on the same page before the year starts. Number one, let's talk about dress code real quick. Real simple. Just become familiar with it, particularly with the length of the shorts and the skirts and also the rips in jeans and the holes and things like that. Just become familiar with it. It's in the summer newsletter. It's in our handbook. Just become familiar with it. That's all I'm asking you to do. Number 2, cell phones. A lot of students ask, can we use cell phones during the day? Here's our policy, and parents, this is for you too. Students, when you get into the building in the morning, you are welcome to use your cell phone. If you're sitting in the gym or cafeteria, that's fine. Once the bell rings to go to first hour, that's the indication that your cell phones need to be put away, whether it's in your bag or your pocket. I would recommend your bag. Then when you get to your locker, your bag goes into your locker. Cell phone stays in the locker during the day, period. Okay? So this is a new policy for us this year, but keep in mind, you do have a Chromebook. You're going to have a device with you. You don't need your cell phone during the day, so that stays in your locker. And plus, honestly, that's the safest place for your cell phone.
All right, number 3, let's talk about backpacks. Students, you can bring a backpack to and from school. That's no problem. The thing is that when you get here at school and school starts, the backpacks do need to stay in your locker. There will be no backpacks, string bags, tote bags, any type of bag that should be going to a classroom or any other parts of the building during the school day. Please keep your bag in your locker. This is a safety issue that we're all going to adhere to.
All right, number 4, let's talk about ID badges. All of you will be issued an ID badge near the beginning of the school year. You're going to need it to ride the bus, and you're also going to need it for lunchtime. You will also be issued a lanyard that looks like this. If you want to get your own lanyard, you can, like I did. Just make sure it's school appropriate and that it is breakaway. As I said, the expectation is that you wear it every day. If you happen to lose it, you can purchase a new ID in our front office at any time during the day.
All right, number 5, let's talk about lockers. You are going to go find your locker today. I do want to give you a tip on opening and closing because our lockers are just a little bit different than what you might be used to. So it's a typical 3-number combination that you'll use for your locker. The one tip that I'm going to give you is that when you're opening your locker, you want to make sure that when you are moving the combination to the last number, you actually have to turn past that last number a few notches, and then your locker will open for you. When closing the locker, you simply shut your locker, make sure you spin the combination lock, and it'll lock. I want you to practice this. Please practice before you leave tonight. I want to make sure that you can get your locker open. A couple more things about lockers. We want to make sure that you obviously do not share your locker combination with anybody. I don't care if they're your best friend, doesn't matter. And you are using your locker. No one else is using your locker, and you're not using anyone else's locker. That is your locker to use. Please make sure you use it.
All right, guys, once again, thank you for being here today. We certainly appreciate that. Most of the information that I shared with you in this video can be found in our summer newsletter. If you have not seen the summer newsletter, you can access the letter on our junior high school website. Click on the Parents tab, and then click on Newsletter, and it is right there for your perusal. Again, thanks for coming. When you leave the cafeteria, you're going to exit to your right. Go get your Chromebook. Go find your lockers and your classroom, and have a great time while you're here. Ask questions, and we're super excited about the Chromebooks. It's going to be a great year.